Hi everybody, what's going on? How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one. Looks like Aptera is continuing to get the news out there. No doubt this is really going to brighten up the people's smile on the other side of the pond. So let's go ahead and get into this baby right now. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you here. We welcome everybody. Hey, listen, thank you for joining my channel, Free Power. And we are actually going to talk about what Aptera is doing now. They actually have a newscast on the BBC news channel. And we're going to check this baby out and talk about it. So let's get into this baby.
Now, next year, the first solar-powered cars are scheduled to appear on American highways, and one of the companies making them is Aptera Motors. Now, the car maker says this electric car can be charged either by mains electricity or by the solar panels built into the body of the vehicle. The company's boss, Chris Anthony, spoke to the BBC's Michelle Fleury and explained what makes their solar-powered cars stand out for potential buyers.
We've decided to make the world's most efficient transportation. And when you make a vehicle that looks very different from what's on the road today, something that's aerodynamic, something that's lightweight, something that has a very efficient powertrain, then you can do cool things like add solar power to it and get really useful range. Our vehicle gets about 40 miles a day of free power from the sun.
So how did you take the weight out of the car to allow you to put the solar panel on it?
We use generative artificial intelligence to go through all of our metal part design and tell us where we could take out metal and not lose any strength. So we ended up with very unique looking parts, but lost about 60% of the metal weight from the vehicle.
And that's what allowed you to put in the solar panels, which presumably, as the technology gets better and better, are also getting lighter.
Well, what most people don't realize is that today's transportation, SUVs, sedans, use 60 to 70% of their fuel at highway speeds, just pushing air out of the way. So if you can take that aerodynamic drag down to zero, you instantly get much better fuel economy. So that's what our very unique vehicle does. It's super aerodynamic. It uses a fraction of the energy per mile compared to a combustion vehicle, and a quarter of the energy per mile compared to the average EV. And when you do that, you charge really quickly. You can make a really useful range out of a solar package, and it's spirited and fun to drive, 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, and it goes 110 miles an hour.
I'm sitting in New York, but originally I'm from the UK, where, let's just say, a lot of sunshine is not always a given.
Well, in the U.S., in Southern California, you get about 11,000 miles a year of free driving just from the solar panels. In the U.K., you get more like 8,000. So there is less sun in the U.K. and less sun in New York and Seattle, but still terribly useful range to get 8,000 miles a year of free power that you don't have to plug in for, that you don't have to go to the gas station for. It's a real economic boon for our customers, and we think it's a great way to be good stewards of our environment.
So this is a great premise. When is this likely to become reality on the roads?
Well, we have almost 50,000 orders for the Aptera now. We just completed the largest crowdfunding in history, in which 18,000 investors invested in Aptera. And we're putting the pieces of the puzzle together to start manufacturing next summer and deliver the first production vehicles.
So no doubt you can see Aptera is getting very excited. They're getting the news out about how their vehicle is actually going to bring a lot of changes to the automotive industry. This will be the first solar-powered electric vehicle ever to hit the road. And no doubt the people in Europe are going to get very excited when they see this vehicle hit the road. Of course, there are some that are already excited about what Aptera is bringing. The Aptera vehicle is very unique in that it has a very low drag coefficient of 0.13, and it's made out of very lightweight material, composite carbon fiber SMC material, which is basically 7 times stronger than steel. So this vehicle is going to be very good. The solar panels that's on the vehicle, since it has such a low drag coefficient, you can get up to, depending on where you live at, if you live in a sunny area, up to what he brought out, 11,000 miles of free power just driving from the sun. You get all that electric power from the sun, from your solar panels to your battery pack. So you don't have to gas up. You don't have to charge up if you drive less than basically 40 miles a day. Of course, if you live in an area where there isn't a lot of sun, of course, that's going to bring it down lower. You probably end up driving about 20 miles a day with free power, or 10 miles a day if you're in a real icy area or where you don't get a lot of sun at all. But either way, you're still getting free power just from the sun. And you can plug this vehicle in from any 110 outlet or 120 outlet. And you don't need a level 2 charging. Unless, of course, you're traveling a long distance. And then, of course, then you will need a level 2 charging if you're going a long way. So this vehicle is really going to bring a lot of change to the auto industry. And oh gosh, this is going to be awesome. This is the only vehicle that will be on the road that can go up to 1,000 miles on a full battery charge. Of course, you have to pay for the batteries for that. You have to get a 100 kilowatt battery for it to do that. So man, this is just amazing news. I'm excited. And they're going to start production next year, 2025, even though the number that they're coming out is really low. I think they're only doing about 20, 30 vehicles. But still, at least they'll be starting to have them on the road. And they are going to go into full production in 2026. But anyway, I'm so excited. I'm so stoked. Oh gosh, I'm so glad that they're getting ready to come out. And I know that a lot of people are really excited as well. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about them continuously getting this news out there? I'm very excited. And no doubt, a lot of people in Europe are going to be excited as well. But we're going to end it here. Give a shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate all that you do. And if you're new here, hit the like, ring the bell, subscribe. You catch my videos when they come out. All right, we'll catch you in the next video. You guys take care. Awesome news. All right, bye-bye.